Hello, this is Shama, your host and your facilitator for Sydney Coach and Connect. And the purpose of doing live is to invite Aisha, who is going to be the guest speaker for this Wednesday's event, which is a monthly ultimate networking event for coaches, for working professionals, for the entrepreneurs, and for everyone. So I'm going to invite Aisha. So please wait and have patience as I'm inviting right now. And you may watch this live with us, or you may watch it later. So please engage and share your thumbs up or heart so that we would love your engagement. So let's do that. And yeah, so how today is Sunday, and how's your day been? And let me know what were you up to on Sunday. And let's wait till I get to bring Aisha on live. Hi, Aisha. So yeah, she has joined, and I'm just yes adding. It's I love Facebook where it's really sometimes help you to know your patients. And I'm going to wave at Aisha. It gives you that little hi icon where we can say hello whoever is joining and have that interaction, because it's not just one way. Over Facebook also we can have this two-way conversation. So I have already invited you, Aisha. Are you doing it on your phone? I believe so. I trust. Yeah, it's added. And there you go.
Yay.
Yes. Hello, Aisha. Thanks for joining in.
Hi. Thank you so much for inviting. I'm so excited for the event in few days.
Yeah, just
Yes.
three slips to go. It's going to be on this
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, and thank you for taking this couple of minutes to do this FB Live. Uh, yeah, how's your Sunday been?
So far it's lazy. I kept it lazy intentionally because it's been raining yesterday after some time and a little bit nice and cozy day. So I thought why not to stay at home for because I was like almost every day outside last week. So I'm
Right.
picking up this week, this day, especially staying at home. Yeah,
Yes, it's kind of a like wind down day, isn't it? Sunday is a wind down.
exactly. Exactly. It's true.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm so pumped for this Wednesday's event. How to pump your productivity and profitability with brain science,
Mm-hmm.
speed of
Mm-hmm.
mind. And I've been
Yes.
so curious, Aisha. So can you please share what is brain science?
Sure. Shama, as I have had a chat with you before informally, I would like to share that brain science, we basically focus on the research done by the neuroscientist, and we are finding those special findings could be the advantages or the disadvantages around our brain, how it functions and how it's relevant to our performance to make us a better leader and having us into our optimal state in terms of mental performance. So this is where we are focusing on, and then we are narrowing it down and landing with uh, the performance individual or organization in both way.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
it's so
if I
profound.
want to be, yeah, it is profound. And if I want to be very specific, I would say it's mostly fMRI or EEG, all these scientific findings, and those research, we have a team that that I'm working with in Sydney. We have a team in Sydney, both in Brisbane as well. So we have a team member who is actually the neuroscientist. So we find the research, we work together, we develop the content for on the basis of different organizations and their learning need, and then we find the relevance between the performance and the space of leadership and being profitability for individual as well as for the organizational perspective.
Wow.
So
Wow, I am like stoked, Aisha, what you are going to bring for our audiences on this Wednesday. And whoever is watching, the link is somewhere upstairs or downstairs, and in the screen, and I'll share the link. And that's where we will be learning these research-based tips. What I love is it's a research, it's not a one size fits all formula.
exactly.
Is that correct?
Exactly, because I don't, yeah, absolutely, because I have nothing to do with the findings. The basic findings is, but we can have a different perspective of utilize those research into our day-to-day life to get the best of ourselves. Us harder rather having a better control. That's the reason why I call it the speed of mind. We have to have a control of over the speed. You cannot put always the accelerator on once we're driving with our mind. So this is where I'll just totally agree with you the way you said this is research based findings and tips. Absolutely, yes.
Wow, yeah. And in today's world, there's so many technological advancement happening, and we are expected to keep up with those technology advancement,
Mm-hmm.
the new things we have to keep on learning. And when just a bit of background, I was in IT field before I went to become a professional coach. And in IT,
Wow.
we had to learn so many technologies every 3 months, and whether we will be using it or not. So it was kind of, we are constantly learning these new tools, technologies, and it was too much of ask. And somewhere it it impacts productivity other way around, where we wanted to learn those tools so that we can be productive and serve our clients. So the purpose I'm asking is where we want to understand those tips of brain science, but at the same time understand that speed of how to manage speed of mind.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So uh, the technology or what are the advantage we are getting in terms of making our job easier, those are supporting the human, right? Those are not an alternative or option uh, as a human, as a performer. So whatever we use, that will enhance us, not as a supplement. It rather is something will support, right? So if I stick into that, so I'm the user of the technology, I'm the person who will be picking up the right information, not getting confused with the information overflows. So this is where I need to have a check with myself, having control over my way of thinking, my way of my speed of whatever I'm doing. I could be the trainer or the speaker or the coach, but I need to pick up my way to reach my goal, and I have to pick accordingly. It's not something outside will be having a control over me. It's me having my control and taking a help from other things to get the thing done better way. So if I say this, so this is where I will say that the brain science and how to get the control over your mind is more relevant rather being distracted or influenced from outside.
Yeah, that's such a in-depth understanding. When we believe and we take responsibility of our mind, we
Mhm.
can really turn around, and these tips will be helpful when we can believe and take that responsibility, is yes, I am in control of my mind and not the external
Exactly.
factors.
Exactly.
Is that
Exactly.
correct? Oh, thank you.
Very much. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, because some of my coach colleagues or my even business
Mhm.
clients, they face challenge of they getting distracted, and that's what I believe. Your productivity is impacted by the way you get distracted.
Yes.
What would you say? Some whoever may not be able to attend the event or who wants to attend the event, what are those? If you have to say
Mhm.
one solid tip to manage not getting distracted.
Sure. I would say pick one. Pick one at a time, because I read many articles of the leaders who has been always following. So sometimes we get confused that where we'll be going. Sometimes the social medias are such an accessible place to see what other peoples are doing and how they're making success out of themselves. But if I am following their way as well, but it might not match the way I need to deal with that. So if I know my one thing that I want to achieve by next year, the big one thing, then I can easily look around what are the options, what are the way, and what are the alternative way, what are the plan C, D, or so on to make that one thing done by next 1 year. So the
I
pick
like.
one thing is
Yeah, sorry. I like that you said plan C and D. A, B already.
yes, I'm not saying it's not only sticking into plan A or B, like more. I mean, I have to do this anyway, whatever may be the case. I have to do this one thing, and how many plans I need to take, but I have to make it done. Not
Yeah.
following what other people have done already or what are the success story. I can make my own new brand new success story, right?
Yes, that's awesome. And whoever is going to come, that's where we have to link our productivity with profitability, and
Exactly.
how one can link that productivity with profitability, Aisha.
Uh, so sometimes we measure the profitability in terms of the money or the qualitative thing. Sometimes we measure by the impact that we're creating. So I would say, in terms of productivity as a coach or as having a uh, profession like this, which has got immense potential of creating huge impact into others, I would say this is something we can create a ripple, which is a long term effect,
Yeah,
not focusing on short term impact, right?
yeah,
So that once we can create the long term effect into others life, that will create that will keep creating. It's a continuous. You just start rotating the wheel, and that will start continuing to ended up with communicating to other ends. So I would say the profitability is multiplying once you understand the long term focus rather focusing on the short term achievements.
yeah.
If you
Yes.
know the what ends I can create out of this, yes.
Wow. Yeah, it's about it's not that profitability just a goal, but it's a process to continue.
It's a
And
process.
yeah, and that will be interesting. Whoever is watching and whoever is going to attend event with us, uh, please let us know what does profitability means to you. So you can put comments down
Mhm.
and share what does that mean to you at this moment, and so that Aisha can help you to more achieve what you associate with. Is that correct?
Abs- Yes, absolutely. Of course, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
And
can
sorry, go ahead.
ask you your question about submit your queries or questions or your ideas and comment under this video once it is published, then we can get into what's going on into your mind. Then I can be helpful by catching exactly what you are looking for out of that event, and I'll be very fascinated to help you around specifically on your need on that day. Yes, of course.
Yeah, and that will be fabulous, Aisha, because the people who come to attend the event, they are very curious, they are very enthusiastic and very focused as they want to make the progress. So, and that's why we keep a good amount of time even for question and answer during the event. So, yes, so whoever is watching can put their queries in advance. And of course, you can ask at the event also.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, fantastic. And the third question I have is about the goals.
Sure.
As how brain science can help us to um, appreciate goal setting in much more, positively. And it's kind of some people have
Mhm.
not a good association with goal setting. But yeah, what's the brain science can help us in goal setting?
So what we see in terms of practices, we see that we set a goal, we lay down for the monthly or quarterly achievement of reaching that goal. But what we need to still explore that what will make ourselves to stay motivated to generate the goal, to act on the goal, to move the goal forward. So the main reason why we sometimes get heavily distracted or disconnected with our goal because we do not get that motivation in the right place. We sometimes do not maintain our right emotion attaching to that goal. So once we
Hmm.
know how can we attach our core emotion, our purpose, our value, our the fulfillment, what it matters to me, then if we cannot link that with my goal, then I'll not never be encouraged to act on that goal from my within. And what we
Wow.
miss in here, we miss the real passion in working for that goal. And after
Wow.
sometimes it becomes a burden that we are working for it and it becomes a to-do list and we have to do it and we just do it for putting a tick mark. But it still it's lacking behind with overperforming once you are having a right passion for achieving the goal. So, how do you connect yourself with your right emotion, with your right purpose, with your goal, and so that you can also rethink about your way of understanding achieving your goal so that you can stay motivated regardless whatever things is coming in into your life, rather staying with your goal and making that happen to you.
Wow, I'm so excited, Aisha, to learn those. I'm sure our brain has that very detailed kind of tools and how it processes that emotions and how it helps. So definitely, I would love to understand that technical aspects of brain science at the event,
Sure.
yeah, because that will help us to really take care of our brain, it's which is doing the best for us to achieve our goals. But yeah, with that right knowledge and information, we'll be able to take that motivation to achieve those goals. And yeah, Tanya is watching, is she's going to be one of our attendees. Hi, Tanya. You may not be able to see, but yeah, I'm able to see.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yes, so goals and emotion and this brain tips. We will be really looking forward. Yeah, anything else you would like to share for the attendees who are looking forward to attend the event?
Sure, Kasama. So I'll say I must say thank you so much for inviting for this beautiful tribe to share some knowledge on the day. And I would like to share as much as I can around getting the own self first, because being a coach is always very difficult once you cannot help yourself first. So this is where I exactly want to share that how can you have your brain more friendly toward you so that it can help your well-being first, then you can also ensure your clients' well-being. So it will reflect the way you'll be working with your client. And at the same time, you'll be overperforming for yourself, understanding the value of having a control of your brain so that you can stay more connected, feel more passionate, not feeling drained out, not feeling overstressed with the work that you're doing, rather taking more alternative way to doing the job done, not putting it into your to-do list only. So this is the thing can happen in our life. This is where I'm promising you to give some value on that day. And I'll be very glad to meet lots of new people on that day and having lots of questions at the end, obviously.
Yes, we must find those different ways uh, to work. It's like work our brain out, and do the best out of our capabilities, and really unleashing the potential. How can we unleash the potential of this gift what we have between our ears?
Yes.
So yes, we are really looking forward for those tips, and thank you for making this happen next Wednesday, Aisha.
Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to it.
Yes, so yeah, whoever is watching now and whoever is going to be coming for the event, there's a link I'll be posting, and grab your ticket, register your spot, block your calendar, and just make it happen, because this
Yes,
matters. Brain science is so important for us to make the most out of our productivity, profitability, and the fulfillment.
exactly.
So thank you once again, and you have a wonderful rest of Sunday, Aisha.
You too, and enjoyed having a chat with you in the Sunday. And I'm very much looking forward to the event on Wednesday. And till then, we'll keep sharing and we'll be opening our eyes on the comments under this video.
Yes, we will. Thank you.
Yeah,
And thanks, Tanya, and whoever is watching later. Thanks for taking this time and share your queries. Get curious on how to make the best out of the event. Bye for now.
absolutely. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.